Hello everyone, and we're back with another one. This is a review. I know I said I don't like doing reviews and stuff, but until I build my, like Bouncer said, my IP, is it my unique selling point, USB, yeah. And so right now I'll be doing this until I reach a certain number of subscribers. But I do have a show coming. I do have my original show coming. And I do have a new one. It's quite similar to this, however, the way it's going to be presented and the production behind it, there's some money behind it. I've partnered up with someone. I won't say until it's out. I'll partner up with someone and then we're gonna start working on certain things. But yeah, but right now anyway, I'm gonna review an episode that came out a few days ago. I haven't been watching this content because of the whole Ginger J situation, and I think Trend Central, whatever, I think they've used the controversy to promote their show, even though controversy sells. But I wasn't keen on that type of content. Yes, I reviewed it. Yes, I had my part of Ginger J. Does my feeling still stand for Ginger J? A bit. You know, that outburst was crazy, but people are allowed to change, and I hope people accept that change. If it's genuine or not genuine, I don't know. But anyway, let's review this. YouTube. Let's go.
You have to get out my house.
My mom is worthless if her child is living at the mom is worthless if her child is living at her dad's house. What? You see what I mean? These stupid. Let's watch it because that's just stupid.
House. I'm sorry, I don't know where you're gonna go, but you can call your mama and ask her, can you come back down?
You already know she don't want me with her, so why would you even?
I don't care. You keep doing the same thing. You keep doing the same thing. I send you to school, you ditch your school. You steady calling these little boys. I told you.
I don't even talk to nobody.
Look, I told you to stay away from these little boys. We're not gonna keep doing.
I have a daughter. And the way I'm raising my daughter is self-respect, self-worth, and always keeping your eyes open. So self-respect, respect who you are, respect how you look, respect how you dress, respect your hygiene. You know, self-confidence. Make sure he understands that, yes, you might see, there might be other people that you might inspire to be. There might be your friends that you take your opinions from, but always remember you are the main. Your name is your name for a reason. You were born like every other child. So no one's better than anyone. Some people might have better opportunities than you, but that's just for now. But no one's better than you. Self-confidence. Self-worth. What's the last one again? Got the last one. Let's go back to this.
Doing this. I'm not going over this no more with you. You have to get your stuff and get out my house. Yes, you have to figure it out. You gotta figure it out. I'm tired. Call your mama right now. Call your mom. See, that's your problem. That's your problem right now. Your attitude. You're only 14 years old. Call your mama. Yeah. Call your mama right now. You gotta get out my house. I'm done. You too grown. You're only 14 years old. You steady doing the same thing. I found weed in your room.
That wasn't even mine.
That's crazy.
You know my friend was over here.
That's crazy. You see, no respect. Where did these kids come from? Yo, it's nuts, you know. These kids get away with murder, you know. away with murder.
Problem, you hanging out with these little fast ass little girls.
Mm-hmm.
I told her not to bring it in.
No, you study lying. That's your problem. You need to stop lying and go to school. All I ask.
Dad had enough. You didn't want to listen. You didn't want to heed warning. Bringing boys to the house. You better
Ma.
pack your bags. You better call your mom.
Jamais,
Then
jamais.
leave my house. Better clear that throat.
Oh shit. It's my time to read the question. No laughing, by the way. Some of us actually struggle to read.
Do you agree with a teenager being kicked out by their parent if their behavior becomes
Uncontrollable.
uncontrollable?
No, I don't believe in kicking out your child. That doesn't mean I won't think about it though. Doesn't mean I won't contemplate it, but I
Then
will
what
do
do you
everything I
do?
can to keep my child in-house and with
All the parents out there, my daughter was only 9, 10th of December. I have a good child, but children change, you know, outside influences, badass kids. So what would you do? What would I do? If my daughter was talking, going crazy, yeah, moving mad. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know. I don't know. Kicking her out, it depends on the level though. The more, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
resolve issues as much as we can.
I do agree with a teenager be kicked out, but it depends where you're kicking them out to.
Okay.
I don't agree with kicking them out on the street or just saying get out of my house and you don't know where they're going to. But to the mum's house, of course.
Yeah, let me just state this up because I didn't like that, bro.
Sorry about that.
So I was trying to figure out how old she was. Then I heard 14
Anyway.
years old, yeah. End of the day, that's a minor, okay? So you have a responsibility as a parent. If your child is going through something, you're not supposed to dash your child onto the street. And well, he was just basically saying, I don't care where you go, innit, yeah. End of the day, yeah. He's the father, yeah. If your daughter it's your responsibility. Don't just dump her onto the mother. And another thing, like, if you put your daughter or your son onto the road, you know what you do. Like the moment you put your child onto the road, you understand what you do. Like you literally put your daughter into a grooming stage. Yeah? The moment that man then found out you're the type of father that will put their daughter or son on the road, you have opened your daughter to the world. You might never get her back again. It's the same. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So
I hear you.
at 14 years old, whatever the child's going
I hear
through,
you.
they're still going through adolescence and puberty. You have to figure it out. And it's not.
He made a valid point. He made a very, very valid point. Very, very valid point. It's true. It's true. Because when you give your kid to the wolves out there, the wolves don't care, boy. They will use you, abuse you. Man, women, that's my boy, girl. Send you there to hold this, do that. Next minute, you're on a murder case. Or next minute, you could be murdered yourself. Or, you know what I mean, other things can happen to you. But my question is, why do kids think they know more? Like when I was a little kid, don't get it twisted, I was a little bastard, but to a degree. To a degree. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we all know. Yeah, everyone, we're all outside at a period of time. When I was 14, 15, the first time I went. The 15 is when I first went carnival. Mom didn't know, obviously. But I went carnival first time when I was 15. The Mandem, best time of my life. You know what I mean? But I shouldn't have went. I was young. Number one. Number two, I didn't tell mom I was going there. We just went. So there, I do understand because she's a year younger than I was. When I went carnival, 14 years old, I was quiet. I was okay. I wasn't smoking though. Smoking. I was in other things, but I wasn't smoking. So I don't know, man. It's difficult. I'm gonna kick my daughter out. We're gonna sort this out. That's the reason why it's so important to show your child now more than more than what's around them. Depends on where you live, obviously. Okay, if kids see badness 24/7, they're only gonna repeat badness. If, for example, for a long time, I only thought dealing with situations like verbal disagreements with someone I don't know, that's my gender, I will deal with it in a certain way. Years ago. I didn't take chat like that. I did not take any chat. So if you're speaking to me and you're disagreeing with me in a certain way and it's not respectful, what? I'm gonna see you. But that was the mentality that I saw around me. When the man them were acting in this certain way, when something happened to them that they didn't agree with, or something they felt disrespected by, could be minuscule, could be very, very minuscule, but the reaction says a lot, and I mimic that. I mimic dealing with certain things in certain ways, even when I'm not in the area. But it took me a while to realize I grew out of that. So I completely grew out of that. I'd rather just walk away now. Because how am I at 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, unless I'm defending myself, don't get twisted. But imagine me fighting on big road 35, and I ain't even rich yet. I'm not rich yet, but I'm never fighting on big boy road. I don't care what everyone says, you have to be rich. No, I don't care. I'm not rich yet, and I'm fighting on the road. I'm using all that energy to punch someone up. I should be using that energy in someone else. But some of these kids find out later. Some of these children find out so late in their years. Sometimes too late. Because they're endured in a long bird, or something else happened to them, or they're mentally scarred. It's trauma. So what China said, it's true. It's true. I wouldn't kick her out. My child.
Culpable for you to just be like, dash her to the mother to the streets. No, I don't co-sign that. Nah, man.
Wait, quick counter statement here, quick before you lot start here. I personally feel like for a man to get to that stage where he's like, go to your mum's house, he's at the end of his tether. So for him to say, go to your mum's house, he knows his house is good.
At 14,
she don't want to go there.
You can't be at your
Because
end
she's
of
saying, no, daddy, I don't want to go. The house is good.
You shouldn't have kids.
So he's saying, I've tried.
No.
Because you're not, as a man.
14. You have not tried.
No, but he's saying go to your mum's house.
No, but I'm saying 14, yeah.
She's not even going to go. You know men, bro. Go to your mum's house.
No, but I'm saying she needs.
I don't want to go, daddy.
She needs a father.
Listen to what I say.
She needs a father.
He's not going to not be there.
No, he's not. How is she? How?
Call your mum.
No, he's
here. Call your mum.
Sorry, can I ask a question? So what do you think about parents who send their kids to different countries?
No, I think that's good.
So what's the difference between sending them
No,
out
because-
and sending them to a different country?
Hold on a second. No. There's a different thing here. Like you see that one when you're growing up here. Oh, if you're bad, we'll send you back home. Yeah. Sometimes you need to be sent back home to understand the gift and the privilege you've been given.
You didn't
Do
answer.
understand,
Wait, you didn't answer my question.
Home
So how, regardless, they're leaving your home, right?
Yeah.
So why is it different whether it's a different country or in the same country?
That's a good point.
Why does it matter?
Because it will be the kind of education that you'll get as a default.
Not all the time.
You can get that
back home,
education in London.
but you can't, because when you go back home, the way that people live is different. There'll be rules, there's culture, people will beat you, there's people that scared them.
There are
But
rules
if
here.
you
There are
bring,
rules here
I know,
also.
but the rules here are the rules that allow little kids to go and kill
Not
themselves on the buses.
necessarily.
Because parents,
Yes, kids kill each other in
parents
Nigeria.
will
Not
do what this man
necessarily.
is doing, want to kick his 14-year-old daughter out
Fact.
instead of saying,
said to his mum's
I
house.
beg, wait, instead
You
of,
ain't rating women.
listen, he
The mum
told her,
can't look after you.
Dinalva, you must think Africa is one strict place where kids don't misbehave.
Right,
If you know about cold
That mean
children, if
Bondi's
you know
at the
about
back
how
home.
they kill each other daily, you wouldn't be saying this. I don't understand.
He told her, get your phone, call your mom. Why does she have a phone? Why would she even have a friend in her room that could bring weed into her room?
So he's
doesn't the dad understand the people that come into his house?
So he's
Does he
saying,
not pay
I've
attention?
trusted you,
That is a
you
parent that
violated me,
didn't pay
go to your
attention
mum's
and wants
house.
to get rid of it.
What? That makes absolutely no sense. Do you know how many friends I brought home and nobody knows what they were outside? They were demons. I brought friends home. My mom, hello auntie. And then what? What upset play? What are we doing? Look at me doing the clue thing. That statement is rubbish. Complete rubbish statement is that. Anyway.
His daughter. Simple. To go to the mum.
You're trying to put it on the dad. Are you putting it on the dad?
On the parents, yes. He's the one responsible.
What about the whatless mum?
It doesn't matter. We're not talking about the mum right
The
now.
mum is definitely whatless.
Listen.
If the kid is at the dad's house,
The mum's whatless, man. How can
Nah,
the kid
don't-
be living with the dad over the mum? That means that the mum must be chasing willies, probably smoking, drinking, doing
That's not
stupidness
true.
out there. Even
That's
the daughter
not true.
said, my mum don't want me, bro.
That's
She's a
not
whatless.
true.
She's a waste man, bro. Waste man.
Okay, listen. All right, look. All right. I've had my so my daughter, me and her mum, so it was half. Which happened, yeah, where it was a madness at first, madness. Like, you know what I mean? Couldn't see my ute and them things there. They just fought, went court, did my thing, fought, you know what I mean? And then it became 1 day a week. Then it was half. Then it was 3 days a week. Then it became half. And then it became, from me now, I have my daughter from Sunday to Friday. Her mum has chosen to move to another part of England. I said to her, my daughter was not moving to that part of England because I'm stable in it. I've been in 2 places. So since I moved out when I was well before that. I moved out to my actual place when my daughter was conceived, whatever. 2014. Then from 2014, I was there for 8 years. 7 years. So my daughter was like 5 or something like that until I moved to my new house here. My house now, here. And it's been, what, 3 years now? 4 years? Gone to 4 years now? I have my daughter full time. You know, I wouldn't call the mum whatless. I wouldn't say that. It's just that I said I will have my child here because I'm here. I will have my child with me because I know what I can provide in a sense. I'm not saying a mom can provide, but I know what I can provide for my daughter. You know what I mean? She's 9 years old with savings. She's gonna be 10 years old, her own room, this, that, karate, she's karate tournaments, all the different things. That's in my family. So when I take her to these events and these things, her mom can take her, but she wouldn't understand it. Of course, people can learn to understand. But because it's a 2-parent thing, have a child, I'm the parent that knows about this and that and that and this. So I will take my daughter to this thing, that thing, that thing, and I have more knowledge and more people in that same field that my daughter's going into with kids, like friends with kids, adults with kids. My uncle is a senpai, you know what I mean? So having your child staying with you doesn't mean the other parent is whatless. It just means that you can give something at that moment, or even now, wherever, more than an other parent can. And that's not to deal with taking care of the child. I think it's more to deal with activities with the child. You know what I mean? I still got to work there, still got to do my other things here and there, but I still have time and I still can make time as a freelancer in a sense. So, yeah. I don't believe in that statement.
Dad is the one that's taking care of the daughter. Simple. So in that situation, it's the dad that is responsible. He's not responsible. He didn't try hard enough. He didn't like it to a point that the girl is bringing friends that have weed in the house. And then he wants to kick her out. Instead of saying, no one's coming into the house, you don't have a phone, you have no money, and I'm going to take you to school and pick you up. That's what real dad would do.
Yeah, no, that's bullshit, because people have to work. Like, what? Do you think that's just staying at home?
Actually.
So why is you at mum's house?
Wait, H. Can I say 2 things? You're assuming the mum's house is a worse environment.
It must be because she don't
no,
want to
it
go.
doesn't mean it must. She don't want to go because it might be
go.
more.
Why?
Because it
Because
might
the
be
dad's
more.
house is better.
Because it might
All
be
right.
more
So
strict.
it said you've had a good time
So
here.
it might
All
be
right.
more
You don't want to listen.
strict.
Go
One
mum's
time.
house.
One at a time.
I gave you a chance. You messed up. Go
And
mum's
it's
yard.
the
I ain't hearing it.
rejection.
Call your mum now.
It might be a better option to send her to the mum.
It might be, but it might not be.
A man
We
raising
don't
a
know.
daughter
We
might
don't
be
know.
better than a mother raising a daughter.
No, but
And secondly, do you have
Wait,
children?
what-
I don't have
What did you
Send
say?
her to the mum.
It might be, but it might not be.
A man
We
raising
don't
a
know.
daughter
We
might
don't
be
know.
better than a
Let her
mother raising a daughter.
No, but
And secondly, do you have children?
I don't have children,
So
but I
can I
work with
say for
children
someone,
behavior
I have
management.
children, so can I answer
Oh, don't do that
something?
thing. Oh, well,
Wait.
I have children. If you
You
don't
don't know
have
what I'm
children.
gonna
finish.
say.
No, don't do
You
that.
don't know
Because
what
can I
I'm
tell you
gonna say.
something?
Let's just
You don't know
finish
what
her
I'm gonna say.
opinion.
have
Jesus.
No, because
Tyler, please, you love the sound of your own voice. Shut up, please.
hold on, what part of the village? So your children
I'm not
affect us
saying
as
it
well.
to you. I'm
So
saying
don't
to
do that thing
something
about
to
if you
now
ain't
we
got
just
kids.
said.
I'm just
You
saying.
don't know what I'm
because people
gonna
have to
say.
do that
So
thing.
let me land.
I can speak on. I can
Oh
speak on the
my
village, even if I ain't got
days.
kids.
So you
because
can
I'm part
speak
of
on
the
what I was
village.
just gonna say before I said it.
Wait, let
No,
her
but I
land.
can just because I'm
Let
just
the
saying.
parents
So,
speak
so
first
let me
before the
talk.
village.
Yeah, you said about discipline
Thank
and
you.
having children in. You're 14. You shouldn't be doing this.
Yes.
Until you've had a child, they don't always listen. I have a son
I
who doesn't live
understand.
with me.
Oh.
He lives with my mum.
I understand.
Because he listens to my mum rules more than mine. I'm a strict
can I ask you a
parent. No,
question?
let me
Wait,
finish.
stop,
No, let me
because I want
finish.
to stress
Let me finish. I'm strict,
Yes.
but he's a boy and he just doesn't listen. And there's nothing I can do to make him listen. If a child doesn't want to listen,
But
they don't want to
before you
listen.
start,
So I
who
didn't
did
put
live
him
with?
into the street.
Did he
lives
start
with my
living with your
mum.
mum? Was he born to live with your mum?
Wait,
No, he's been.
So,
He went
so
to my mum
who
when
did he live
he
with first?
me
So why did he go live with your mum?
because I told him to go live with my mum.
Why?
Okay.
Because he wasn't listening. We were arguing.
Exactly.
We were
So that's what the
clashing.
dad's doing. You're not listening. Go your mum's yard.
Yeah, but I agree with
You
that.
want living with me? Go your mum's yard. Go to your mum's yard.
So difficult.
When I watched
though.
it straight away, what I thought was the dad is a very weak man. That's my perspective, and you know why? Because he's supposed to be the leader. As men, we're supposed to
Oh,
lead. And if a young girl,
Jesus.
hold on,
Bro, what's going on here? You know, there's emotions, right?
if a young girl can't have a dad there, and the dad's chucking her out, that's her protection. You know what it is? I think the number one way to set your vulnerable 14-year-old daughter off on the wrong track is by rejecting her. As a father, as a protector, for me, he's just proven to the world that he's a weak man. For me, it's embarrassing.
That's
and it's going to set her up
I
to have
ain't gonna lie,
issues with men. in
man
the
and
future.
weird. He's weird
So
for saying
to your
that.
point, and to your point, if what
Oh,
Cookie said earlier, which was what happens when you send a kid back home, is that not the same
No, it's not.
situation?
It's not the same. No, it's not.
And you highlighted that there's more morals, there's more values,
a
there's more
cultural
whatever.
difference.
But there's been a number of cases where kids have been sent
And
back
come back worse.
and come back not just worse,
10 times worse.
Rejected. Feel
Molested.
alone in Africa.
Hey.
abused,
Right.
and there's no dad present
Oh, mum.
to protect that
you.
child while you've left them in the arms of another person.
Wait.
So on that point there, if you are sending your kid to your mum's house because you're not being respectful, and you're sending your kid abroad
Where
because
there's
you're not
no
being respectful,
parent, there's no parent.
regardless, you are sending your kid away.
Yes, Gabs, come on, talk up the things. That's what I'm saying. You know the things when you're a parent. Too many people without kids are talking. Yeah, let the ones with the kids talk.
You just said you don't want to send your kid. The argument is okay.
Let me tell you,
So the point is that the point here is that in actual fact, wherever you send your child, you are no longer in control of what happens to your child. You are not present no more at the mum's house, the aunt's house, or the uncle's house, which means anything can happen in anyone's house.
Facts.
Now you're sending them to another country. And you're telling me that's more acceptable
think
than sending them to your mum's house.
Mum's house.
And because you send it to your mum's house and not another country, I am not a man no more. Are you nuts?
Let's focus on the mum's house. Why not the mum's house?
Hey guys, listen. You can watch the full video on Trend Central. Like, you know, this is what it is. Sorry. This is what it is. The number they're in. Yeah, again, yeah. You can watch this guy on Trend Central. This is funny episode, very funny episode. I got a daughter. You know what I mean? I think I have one. But anyway, watch it. Shout out to everyone on the panel. This is more lighthearted, serious topic, but more lighthearted. You know what I mean? And anyway, guys, watch, review, new show coming, old show coming back, new show coming. This is gonna stop soon. This review thing soon. We'll be done in a different way. I'm cool with, like, don't get it twisted. I like my house. Yeah, I mean, I spent a lot of money fixing it up. And like my room. Yeah, I mean, very prestige. But I need to get back to the studio. You know, and I need to get back to the studio. All right, peace out.